Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Insights with Soularis, where I am your host, Jennifer, a tarot reader with over 10 years of experience, and I have over a dozen healing certifications, everywhere from Reiki mastery to sound therapy. So I do a little bit of it all, but at the end of the day, I simply like to say I am a channel of spirit, and I bring messages from spirit for those who find me. And if you're looking for me, you can find me here on A1R Radio, or you can find me on my website or Facebook page, and that is at Soularis.1OEN. And I always love to start out with a collective message. And so this is typically what to expect during the next 7 days, but I think I'm going to extend it to the rest of the month. In this month, it seems like the collective energy is trying to find balance again, specifically for finances. So if you've been finding yourself spending a little bit more money than you probably should, this is a time to take a step back and look at your finances and make sure that you're not spending more than what you have coming in. And also, if you owe somebody money or somebody owes you, just keep tabs on that so it doesn't build up and creates a imbalance in all of your scales. It also requires some extra work possibly around this week. So there just may be joy around your workplace as well, which is fantastic to hear. Maybe you're going on vacation, or maybe you're just really enjoying work this week with your coworkers. That's fantastic. But at the end of the day, it's about not giving up for the rest of the month.
Thank you.
You've been really well. And so, do we have a caller on already?
Yes.
Hello? Okay. Hi, how
Hello?
are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, as we're going around the collective energy, right? You're coming in here already. And so, just to wrap up this message is to make sure that you are having courage and you are protecting yourself. And also, it's okay to save money, but it's also understanding that balance of you don't have to be overly cautious and really making sure that you are making good decisions, especially when it comes to those less fortunate. So if you are in a position to share some, maybe that's donating or just buying someone a meal, that'd be very fantastic for the rest of the month. But yeah, it just seems very materialistic in a good way in finances for June. And so, okay, Tabitha, coming in today on this beautiful Wednesday, how to think about the day. How are you today? Doing good?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. A little bit scattered, it seems like, but hopefully this messages come in quite clear for you. Do you have any questions, anything specific?
No, I'm open for anything. I just want to see if any of the loved ones on the other side come in.
All right, yeah, we can check into that too. So as of right now, I'm going to just step into your energy, which is surrounding you. And yeah, as I was saying, as you were coming into that collective reading, is that you've been working hard and you've been trying to learn new skills, and that skill set's going to begin paying off. You still have more to learn, so you still have some extra steps there, but what you have been learning, you're even though it may be a little bit traditional, it's also untraditional in a way where it's like a mix of things. But it seems like as you are working in this skill set, you're seeking out more people and more mentors that are aligning with what you want to know in the future. And you have some very significant life experiences coming up over the next couple months. I'm seeing particularly every 16th of the month from now onward just being kind of like a good day for you, a day for you to learn. But in 9 months, there's going to be a massive shift to where you are right now. And while you may not necessarily want to hear this right now, the next 9 months is going to be about you. So while you may be, whether you're not in a relationship or not, the focus is going to be you. It's time for you to really understand what you want to experience in this life. So there will be some time where you are just alone, but not in a bad way. It's you're taking time to learn who you are, to learn what you like again, there's also some spiritual teaching going on again. So I'm seeing a lot of little stepping stones for a lot of spirituality. So if you've been wanting to dive into a little bit more on that, this is saying, hey, it's time to start learning. But while you
Yeah.
are in this quiet time over the next 9 months, um, you are going to gain so much knowledge. Like things are going to start moving quickly that you're not going to have time to worry about other people, which is fantastic because it's just the energy is so um congruent with your growth that it's fantastic because you're going to find solutions to things that you never would have thought of if you were surrounded by other influences. So it's really about coming up and catering to your own creativity. And so you can build that and realize how much you actually have to give without others' influences. And that's coming back into yourself. And once you come back into yourself, you're going to find all this beautiful balance. And this is a Two of Cups. I know you're not going to be able to see it well on camera, um, but coming in and finding more balanced relationships. There is a tad bit of romance here, but I'm seeing this more as you coming home to yourself, especially if you have a lot of Gemini places. It's going to be like, hey, I'm going to come in, I'm going to balance myself finally, where you are a unique person, you have all these dualities of yourself, but it's like, hey, now I'm pulling it all together. So I'm truly me. And when you are stepping up to yourself, that's when you're going to be bringing more people to you, right? We're going to step away from being alone and stepping into your tribe or your community that you're looking for, where you have similar interests and goals. But not only that, you're going to find people you are going to be able to build a future with, and that's friendships that is coming into for romance as well, and creating a better family foundation. Now, this is gonna go on for a little while. Again, that 9-month period, and now I'm hearing that 16 is also 9 months to 16 months is where things are gonna continue to change for you. Um, but overall, there are plans that you currently have that are needing revision. There's more going on in the background that you don't know yet, and Spirit's not gonna tell you because it's about your experience of learning. So you may have something in your mind of like, okay, I need to make the decisions. Okay, in 6 months from now, I got to do this. And then 8 months from now, I got to have this plan and I need to be in this stage. Don't stop planning. It's not going to work right now because it's about you. And it's about where are you going next. So if you're planning with another person, it's not going to work out for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, because right now I'm trying to get my foster license so my niece could come home.
Mhm.
So I've
Okay.
just been trying to breathe. So I'm just trying to see if that's going to work out, like if I'm going to actually be a foster mom.
Yeah, let's see if we can get more information on that. It does seem like public recognition coming in, so definitely with that balance, seeing that balance in the court system as well to make sure that so that does seem like it's possible. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to be a little bit longer than you hope. I don't see movements within 5 days. I'm seeing the number 5, and it doesn't even feel like 5 weeks. It may seems like, okay, you get, like, partial visitation rights or something, but it doesn't feel like full custody yet. There's a lot of going back and forth, it seems, possibly with a different family or it's another family member, stepping in and creating a little bit of tension regarding, your niece. But overall, it seems whoever you get as a judge overseeing this or you're the social worker, it does seem like they're going to be in favor of you because as you're spending some time alone and you're breathing, as you were saying, it's going to be clear who is going to be the best match. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I hate when we don't have the information exactly as we want it to be, but overall it does seem very favorable. It's just not going to be quick. And I don't think that's a surprise, especially when we are coming into any type of judicial system. So that
Yeah.
sleep nights, allow yourself to get some sleep because you can't control it. You are going to do all the right things as far as paperwork and getting things done, making sure your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed. Um, but you're in this hanged man period. And what that means is that you just got to be patient and wait because it's not going to happen in the timeline you want, but it is going to unfold in a positive way. Um,
Okay.
you need any more clarification on that?
No, I believe that what I've been trying to tell myself too, that it's not going to happen like ASAP.
Yeah.
She's
And
just in a bad place right now. So I'm just trying to like get her to me so she can be safe and not feel like she's not taken care of.
mhm. And it does seem, if you have that ability to provide in a materialistic way in the moment, whether that is like giving her snacks that she can have in her house or just things to make sure that she's kind of taken care of if she's in a position where she is allowed to like put that in her room. I don't know the exact situation, but um just being there and continuing with all the challenging situations, follow your intuition. And if that intuition is telling you stuff, if you wake up in the middle of your night, if you're like, something's just not right, follow it. Um, but it seems like with what's falling into part, she is finding a lot of comfort in routine. So that is going to help a lot too. Again, it seems like an
Okay.
overall favorable situation, but the worst isn't gonna end until about 5 weeks, and that's when you're gonna see that shift to go forward.
Okay.
Uh, and I wanted to check in to see if we had any of your past family members, because you were curious about that coming forward. Um, let's see, let's tap in. So I am getting the angel Gabriel stepping forward, and he is typically very good at helping with messages. So let's see what we have. We do have somewhat of a younger female, um, not a sister, not an aunt, doesn't even feel like a cousin. It's not in any of your immediate relatives. It seems a couple generations ago is what I'm seeing. What does this individual have to tell you? They are helping you make long-term plans. So they are really helping you, particularly with your niece, bringing that forward because it seems like there has been some family dynamics across several generations where you had split families and you had extended families coming into other families for that most happiness. So it seems like this ancestor, it does feel like on your mother's side, but again, it is not an immediate figure. You never had met her. She passed way way before you were born, but she is helping you and she is telling you not to give up and to protect what you have created, and having courage and believing in yourself is going to make sure that you create the home that you need to, and a home that builds happiness and love and joy. It is going to be comfortable for you. It's going to fill your heart space with joy. So don't give up. Keep going. You have some fighters in your ancestry. So thank you for calling, Tabby.